David Ball on Kicks 105.5. It's nice to have company in studio. That way I can kind of rest my vocals, and you like to yabber a lot. So, Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency, good morning. It's Good Policies. And as you were walking out the door, we didn't get a chance to touch on it last week, but Dan had called and said he wanted to know what the future held. And I said, what exactly do you mean by that? And he said, will there be a structural change overall with insurance, autonomous vehicles? Will that make any difference? And things of such, things that you see as happening in the future.
So, but by the way, what's up with the sexy voice this morning?
Thank you. And the slight whining, that's not me.
No, but you're... Charlie, be good.
7 days. 7 days I've been without a voice. I was sick for a couple of days, and then it just won't come back.
Yeah.
It just will not come back.
So the excitement that I'm hearing across the kingdom is coming from your wife.
Yeah, that's right. And I have a new 800 number that you can call after the show.
Nice. So the question is really a good question. It's more than just an autonomous car. I mean, there are so many things going on with technology, home security, and different components of automobiles that I know that somewhere, a lot of the smaller companies are probably thinking about, what do we do? I would tell you that probably some of the larger companies, like the Geicos and the Allstates and the Progressives, they are very cutting edge with technology, and they are probably devoting a fair amount of time to trying to figure this out. But I can tell you that there's nothing.
As of right now.
As of right now. Now, let's look at some of the technologies that have been around for quite a few years, like active and passive alarms for anti-theft in vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
That's a crediting opportunity. Look at airbags. I mean, there are still companies that give credits for seatbelts. Which is I've always thought that was crazy, because just because your car has a seatbelt doesn't mean you're using it.
No.
So why are you giving them a credit for that? The airbag you have no control of. So there are companies giving credits for that. Now, when it comes to, let's look at OnStar. I've had a lot of folks over the years going, hey, my vehicle has OnStar. If it gets stolen, it can get tracked. There's all kinds of things that can go on here. I have yet to see a company that addresses that. And I think what comes down to is OnStar and things of that nature require a contract. And I think it would be very difficult for companies to keep track of that. Now, when it comes to the autonomous vehicle, the self-driving car, I think that is so far into the future in people's minds that
You think it's that far away?
for the insurance companies, yes.
For insurance company, yeah.
All right. Well, let's look at it this way. I mean, the autonomous car self-driving vehicle is really impressive to watch how they're developing the technology. And I know GPS will play a large part, but I just try to think about how many times GPS has led me onto Class 4 roads in almost gotten stuck in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, I know Northeast Kingdom enough, so if I do GPS around here, I know the roads not to go on. But GPS technology, at least in many parts of the country, are still way behind and not accurate.
So
if you're looking at GPS technologies, that's going to really be a while, because try to think how a self-driving car is going to go in the winter.
The flip side, not the future, but the past.
Oh, the past.
Older vehicles, people can get a special insurance rate for not driving their vehicles, but except for like in the summertime, that 57 Chevy or wherever it may
look
be.
at you. Total flip.
Thank you.
Wow.
But if you get caught in the wintertime driving your vehicle that you shouldn't, that is an antique or a classic or only supposed to be driven during special car events, is there a penalty?
No, it kind of goes into the Big Brother thing.
Really?
I mean, the big thing is that there are companies out there like J.C. Taylor and a couple of others, and for some reason the other ones are escaping my memory right now. And even some of the regular insurance carriers offer a classic or an antique car rating. And of course, to qualify, it does come down to this is a Sunday driver or this is a car show vehicle. So you're only taking it out. And most people who have that cherished vehicle are only taking it out on very selective days. They're not daily drivers. Almost, any vehicle that qualifies on quality and character for those policies really would be owned by somebody who wouldn't make it a daily driver. From what I've seen. It does happen on occasion, but I have not seen a company penalize you. So, you get that beautiful early warm-up in February where you go, you know what, I'm going to take
spring
it
right now. Did you just
I've
drive
noticed.
in?
Yeah, I've noticed. So those now the rates are highly they really do use the fact that you're such a rare driver in that vehicle. It's not on the road that frequently, but they don't go, "Oh, you drove it today?" No. Today's not the day you're supposed to drive that car. I mean, they don't go that far.
Okay. If you have a older vehicle or you're just getting into a brand new vehicle, you have new drivers coming on, you want to know about putting together something to have a real feeling and a peace of mind, whether it be having insurance on your home put in with your auto insurance, you need to see Mike Barrett at Barrett Insurance Agency in downtown St. Johnsbury. Information for him to go visit?
Sure. You can give us a call at 748-5224. We're on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. Website is thebarrettagency.com. Facebook page is Barrett Insurance Agency. Google us, and you'll find all kinds of good stuff, hopefully. And our YouTube channel as well is up and running and full of all kinds of these conversations.
And
we're talking new stuff. Maybe next week we should talk about some of the new components and technologies coming to homes.
And speaking of new, you can also stop by at the Barrett Insurance Agency and see Charlie.
Yes.
New to the Barrett family, and he is the cutest little golden retriever puppy.
Nope, yellow lab.
Yellow lab
Look
puppy.
at him. Look.
He's a dog. He's cute. What do you?
He's just
doesn't
laying
matter what he is.
at my feet. Just chilling.
Why can't I get my wife that obedient? I just.
We're wondering how we can start using these training techniques for our son.
Yeah, no kidding about that. Mine are too old, but you still have a chance.
2-year-olds have an opportunity.
Well, thanks, Mike. You have a great day, brother.
You too. Feel better.
Bye-bye.